Now, Boris Johnson's plan for an airport off the North Kent coast is nothing more than an ego project that will never get off the ground. Just one of the views expressed at a debate in central London last night, which tackled the thorny issue of airport expansion in the southeast. It was held in Westminster and was attended by politicians, campaigners and leading members of the aviation industry. Also there was BBC Radio Kent's Bob Dale.
It's just after 6 here in Marsham Street, Westminster, and a queue of people are waiting to get into the Emmanuel Centre for this debate on airport expansion. Some climate change protesters, dressed as air stewardesses, are already handing out leaflets calling for no airport expansion at all. Inside the hall, I found one of the speakers who agreed with them.
My name's Tamsin Omond and I'm an environmental campaigner.
And she's particularly dismissive of Boris Island.
I think that we're at a time of economic recession. We've just jumped into a double-dip recession. I think it's an absolutely harebrained scheme of Boris. It's an ego project. He wants to leave a mark behind him, and it's very sweet, but it's not going to go anywhere.
But that's in sharp contrast to one of her fellow speakers.
My name's Daniel Moylan, and I lead for the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, on his aviation policy. When you talk to people in Kent and you read the blogs, when you look at what people are saying, it's obvious that ordinary people, real people, are much more open to seeing the pros and cons, the jobs it would create, the opportunities it would bring. You'll see that people are quite interested in those. And I think what the people of Kent want is an open debate. And I just think it's sad that all the politicians go off running to the Prime Minister saying, please can you close down the debate before we have it.
Naturally, during the debate, they clashed over the Estuary airport, along with some interesting contributions from fellow panellists Willie Walsh, head of British Airways, and writer Alan de Botton.
A new airport will only take 30 years to build if we want it to take 30 years to build. If we look at what Britain did in Hong Kong, we know you can deliver a new airport in a 7 to 10 year time frame.
I think you're going, we want an airport because that's quite cool and that's going to make us feel really groovy about our legacy, the mayoral legacy.
I don't believe Boris Island can be built. I think you can get people who will say, I'll put money into this thing, but will that translate into an operating cost at this airport that will attract airlines to fly into it? I don't believe it will.
There are about 100 things that this government could do before getting on to build Boris Island. And once we've ticked off all those boxes, when we're in Nirvana and we've got spare 50 billion and we don't know what to spend it on, let's spend it on an island. But until then, let's not.
The debate ended with a vote on several issues, including Boris Island.
Do the audience support the proposal of a new airport in the Thames Estuary? All those who agree? And those who disagree? More evenly split, I'd say.
In the audience were Jill Moore and Joan Darwell from the Friends of North Kent Marshes, with Jill pitching a question at Daniel Moylan. Not that she feels it was answered.
No, I didn't get the answer to my question at all, because my question was going to be that the EU Habitat directives have 3 tests that must be met, and there's no way that they can meet the 3 tests.
There was a vote at the end. It was pretty much evenly split on whether there should be a Thames Estuary airport, so the idea would appear to have the support of at least half the public who turned up tonight.
I'm not so sure about that, because we were outside and we were handing out some rather hubris Boris Island Estuary Airport cards, and I got the feel from generally most people understood the issues and didn't support a Thames Estuary Airport.
Also there were Councillor Chris Irvine from Medway Council and Chris Fribbins, the chair of Cliff and Cliff Woods Parish Council. Councillor Irvine in particular takes exception to being accused of stifling debate over the Estuary Airport.
I think the political classes in North Kent are actually standing up for local residents, and I think Daniel Moylan was slightly disingenuous when he actually said that businesses were actually supporting the Thames Estuary Airport. There's a small group in favour, but all of the businesses that I speak to on a regular basis are opposed to the Thames Estuary Airport.
If we build another hub airport, we'll rebuild it, we're likely to have to close down Heathrow. We actually spend money replacing capacity we've already got. It's a nonsense, and we're failing to debate just that core issue.
The debate was organised by the Evening Standard ahead of an announcement on aviation capacity by the government expected this summer. This is Bob Dale for BBC Radio Kent in Westminster.